Hello traders, I would like to say today a few words about yen, why it got so strong in the morning and also afternoon. I'll show you a trading idea on pound with yen, a possible trading idea, and at the end I'll summarize my trading statistics of February. First few words about yen. You saw probably today in the morning especially like how yen got stronger against dollar. It was about 1%. Of course, the reason is that because some officials from Bank of Japan started kind of a verbal intervention. We call it a jaw boning because they were not satisfied too much with this very weak yen lately. So we saw Mr. Kanda who said that excessive volatility in forex is undesirable. And of course, we felt that there are some kind of warnings that if the things go further and yen goes weaker, we can expect some maybe even some financial intervention. And that's why, in my opinion, yen got stronger. There were no other reasons for yen to get stronger. No figures, no uh, data coming from Japan should make yen stronger. It was, in my opinion, only a verbal intervention. And this is the chart of dollar with yen. We saw that from just when the Asian Open opened, we saw yen getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Then we had some data during the US opening, 1:30 London time. We had the PC from USA. It was like expected. Generally, the currencies got a bit stronger against dollar got stronger against other currencies, but now the things is stabilizing, and I think that tomorrow we can see again yen continuing to get stronger. Why don't expect that yen should get once again weaker is that we know that there's a strong correlation between the bond yields in the United States, especially the 10-year bonds yields, and dollar with yen. They are strongly correlated. We can see that they are nearly moving parallelly. And what we can see is that the bond yields are slightly falling after reaching a level of 4.32%. It's coming lower. So I think that also dollar with yen will follow this direction which we see, which we observe today from early morning on bond yields. The second point, pound with yen and a possible setup. Maybe it's not a setup, maybe it's a kind of showing the possible direction. The setups will come later. Well, when we look at the daily chart, we can see the very interesting situation. We had an inside bar on the top of this swing. We had an upswing, inside bar pattern, and today they broke out from that pattern really in a very dynamic way. Look that it's happening on the top of a channel. They broke this channel's resistance and came back into the range of this channel. So I think that it's a signal that market is rejecting those prices, and we can expect at least few days downward correction. Of course, there's a question, is it something temporary or something for a long term? Hard to say after the first day of the breakout, but for sure we can see that we have a divergence, guys. We have a bearish divergence on daily chart. It's something great because usually bearish divergences give us a hint that the declines will last at least for few days. And of course we need to take a look at lower time frames to find a possible target for those declines. So when we go to daily to 4-hour chart, we can see we can see that after breaking out from that pattern, market now it's nearly the end of the day, so market is slowing down, but I feel that this is generally the target for this instrument in coming hours or maybe days. And we add here the price label. It looks that it will be 188.33. So let's make it 188, let's say 35. Look that here we had a strong impulse, strong buying impulse. We can expect also this type of impulse here. So after price comes down here, it might go back and join this strong uptrend, but this is about 100 pips, so I think it's worth watching. It's about 80-90 pips, so I think that after a correction maybe the market will go a bit higher, maybe even to half the way to this pattern, but generally I'll be waiting for a signal to sell on 5-minute charts. When I'm entering a trade after analyzing it on high time frame, I'm going to lower time frame to find the best moment to end, and then I'm using the first red strategy, which means that I'm waiting for a moment when MACD goes over the zero line. So as you see, at the moment it's below, so it's not a good moment to join the market. But if you see, let's say, slowly but steadily market reversing, and the MACD goes over the zero line, maybe it will happen around this moving average, EMA 144, my favorite, then I'll think about shorting again with the target shown on the 4-hour chart. I mean this demand zone here. Now I believe it's too late to enter, to join the sellers. Let them pull back a bit, then our entry will give us more pips, and we will be more confident if we join this breakout a bit higher. And now just the last point of this small video is the statistics of February. I made some screenshots. Those are public accounts which you can see on my FX book. This is the account where I use price action and MACD strategy mainly. It's a bit longer term strategy. Maybe this was not a big month because I'm close to 5% this month, but generally I'm satisfied that the win ratio is still at a high level, and I hope to get at least this profit which you see here next month also. My plan on this trade is to keep it for 4-5 years, maybe longer, and add every month at least 5% to the capital. And the second account, which is the scalping account, this account is of course much more risky, and here the win rate is very high because I traded here 109 trades, and only until now only one is lost. But at the moment I have 2 trades open which are generally on minus, so my equity is lower than 100%, but I hope to close them next week. So that's all for today. Remember guys, trade safely. Tomorrow is the first day of new month. Many things can surprise us, because first days of the month, especially when it's Friday, things can be a bit different than normally. Thank you. Good night. Trade safely.